I don't know, call me crazy, but I think some right-wing nut job attempting to assassinate Nancy Pelosi and seriously injuring her husband less than 2 weeks before the election is something that we're going to look back on one day and be like, oh, that was like the beginning of something. Like, the fact that that happened and the responses we're seeing from some people on the right, like, I think we're going to look back on this and be like, that was probably the start. Like, it's crazy I don't see more people talking about this. Like, this is a big fucking deal.
The FBI has launched an investigation after a gunman shot into the North Carolina home of Pat Harrigan's parents as he fights for an open seat in the 14th Congressional District, which is famously liberal, in what's being described as a contentious race. Per Daily Mail UK, the shooting happened on October 18th in Hickory, North Carolina, with the bullet landing just feet away from where the candidate's children had been sleeping. The Republican congressional candidate's daughters, aged 3 and 5, were asleep in the bedroom directly above the room where the shooting occurred, with the bullet coming from a densely wooded area behind the house, piercing a window but not waking the girls. His opponent, meanwhile, Democrat Jeff Jackson, has been forced to pull an ad filmed outside his opponent's lakeside home criticizing his gun manufacturing business. It then shows an image of Harrigan's home, which is not far from that of his parents. Again, the home in the ad was not the home where the shooting occurred, but the ad was released on the same day of the shooting. The shooting comes amid heightened concerns for the security of politicians ahead of next week's midterms, following Friday's attack on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's 82-year-old husband at their San Francisco home, in addition to New Hampshire Senate candidate Don Bowditch saying a suspect tried to punch him before a debate on Wednesday night, and a man tried to stab New York gubernatorial candidate Lee Zeldin on stage. Now, cops and federal agents have failed to make an arrest. Until then, of course, we won't know the motivation of the shooter. But as this TikToker, appropriately named Hannah Is Over This, said in the opening clip, this could be the continuation of the beginning of something. And we saw the right's response, or lack thereof, to what happened with Paul Pelosi. With that said, Harrigan has resorted to wearing a bulletproof vest and his kids have been relocated out of state, quote, out of an abundance of caution after the shooting, as he's reportedly urging his parents to leave town too. And if it's proven that this shooting, which is bad enough on its own, is politically motivated to target And if it's proven that this shooting, which is bad enough on its own, is politically motivated to target the opponent of Jeff Jackson, then the libs and Dems and the left has to call this out. I'm not one to both sides anything, let alone when it comes to political commentary. But this is some bull. Don't be like them. I don't know why I hadn't heard about this story, but now that it's out, it needs to be condemned. The Fox Newses of the world are preparing to take this, mix it with a conspiracy theory, maybe say it was a false flag or Antifa dressed like them if it was proven that conservatives did this, because you know how they get down. But they want the left to look more dangerous and violent than them. Don't give them ammunition. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect, no Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. To see additional content from yours truly, click on the Jeff Wiggins hashtag. You can also find me on my YouTube channel, We Gonna Be Alright. Thanks for watching.